How natural are natural hair dyes? What natural dyes are available in the market right now? Can dyeing your hair cause hair loss or damage your hair? Plus, I will be reviewing Nature Tint and my recent experience with dyeing my hair with natural dyes. All of that is coming up. Cosmetics advertised as natural or organic is an $8 billion industry, but a lot of experts say that it's not all as it seems. Natural dyes available on the market right now are Herbal Tint, Nature Tint, Sheer Moisture, and Clairol Natural Instincts. Normal dyes contain the 6 really harmful chemicals: ammonia, parabens, gluten, PPD, phthalate, and ricicol. I don't know how to say it. These chemicals can penetrate the hair shaft and cause a lot of damage to your hair. It can block your hair follicles, and in some cases, the harsh processed chemicals can actually cause hair loss. While these more natural options might promote healthier hair with some of their ingredients like olive oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, the extent to what these dyes are natural is actually quite debatable, plus loosely regulated. However, they are better than your normal natural dyes that include those 6 nasty ingredients that I mentioned earlier. In general, it's hard to call ingredients natural just because after doing some research and looking into the chemistry of these ingredients, although these compounds are based on natural compounds, most of these are synthesized or heavily processed from their natural form. Although Nature Tint is not 100% natural, it's a great alternative to conventional color brands. Now, all dyes, including natural dyes, have peroxide in them. To deposit color on your hair, you need to have peroxide and an alkalizer. So when you see packaging that says all natural or organic, chemical free, that is literally impossible because all compounds, including water, is a chemical. But hair dyes do not have to be natural or organic for them to be safe to use. So now that we understand that natural dyes are not in fact natural and they just contain less harsh chemicals than the normal dyes, let's dive into my experience with using Nature Tint. At the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about real natural methods that you can use to dye your hair that doesn't have any single bad chemical in it, including peroxide. And I've done some research to find good brands that literally have no chemicals in them. So stick around to the end if you want to know. So I dyed my hair black, ebony black, with the Nature Tint. And I did this back in November. It's December now. December? I'm living in the past. Still can't believe it's 2021 and we're still in a lockdown, but we move. Now, what I've found, the color has already started to fade and it's only been a few months. When I first did it, it was really, really jet black, kind of blue almost. In the sun, my hair looks red. It has like a red tint to it. It's going back to its normal color, which is really annoying. The other thing that I found is that when I used Nature Tint, my hair got drier and a little bit more brittle. So I've washed my hair, I haven't blow dried it, I've just let it air dry so you guys can see what it looks like. And normally my hair is a lot more defined. It's made my hair drier, more brittle. So I also feel like it's made the density of my hair finer. So overall, the fact that the color hold isn't that great and I'm getting red tones, which is not what I wanted whatsoever. The fact that it's not 100% natural, which I wasn't aware of until I did my research. So I would not recommend Nature Tint, to be honest. I think processing your hair, dyeing your hair, if you have long, thick, beautiful hair, then your hair can withstand a lot of processes, can withstand chemicals. It really does depend on your hair type. Because my hair is fine, because I suffer from hair loss, anyone suffering from hair loss, I do not recommend dyeing your hair. It's just not worth it. So that's my final verdict. But having said that, there are natural alternatives to dyeing your hair, so I'm going to be talking about those now. The only natural, fully natural way to dye your hair are threefold. Henna. Henna is a dye prepared from the plant, also known as the henna tree. Henna has been known to be used for dyes to dye hair, skin, fingernails in ancient Egyptian times, as well as fabrics including silk and wool. Throughout time, henna has been used as a natural hair dye in the Indian subcontinent, as well as the Middle East Peninsula and North Africa. Being Moroccan, henna is a big part of our culture, and we use henna to dye brides' hands before they get married. Henna is actually really good for your hair, and it helps restore the health of your hair and the acid alkaline pH of your scalp. As a result of this, it can make your hair stronger, thicker, and more shinier. Henna is permanent hair dye and is most vibrant in the first 4 to 6 weeks, but never fades away completely. Now, using henna can be a little bit tricky because there are different variants. There is black henna, there is neutral henna, which isn't actually from the henna plant, and it's good to know how long to use it for, and you have to be careful so it doesn't stain your fingers. So I am going to talk to you through some brands that I've done some research on that use henna and is 100% natural. I wouldn't recommend using hair dyes if you're pregnant, but this hair dye is the most natural, is the safest out of all of the dyes. The henna, guys, is 100% organic, doesn't use any harsh chemicals like ammonia peroxide or PPD. They use organic premium herbs that actually help dandruff, dryness, and premature aging as well, to name but a few. Mainly based on plants like henna and indigo. And it has a color hold rating of around 8 to 10, but a natural rating of 10 out of 10. Next is a really great one. It's called It's Pure, and it only has 3 ingredients, and they're all certified organic by the Soil Association. These 3 ingredients are all natural and vegan, has a color hold of 9 out of 10, and is 10 out of 10 natural. The next one is Surya Brazil. It's a henna-based dye, but it also features botanical extracts like the Brazil nut, babuku seed oils, and even organic chocolate extract. So this dye seems to be the top out of the 3 that I've mentioned because it has botanical extracts that help to promote hair growth, stop hair loss, stop dandruff. Henna can help maintain the acid alkaline balance on your scalp, and it also cleanses your scalp at the same time. It has a natural rating of 10 out of 10 and a color hold rating of 8 out of 10. Another way, if you're looking to go blonde, is to get a few lemons, squeeze those lemons, put them in your hair, and go out in the sun and sunbathe, and that is a natural way to get your hair to turn blonde. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but yeah. Everything is linked in the description if you want to grab your hands on any of those items. If you're enjoying this informative video and you like scientifically backed research, do smash the like button. You will get a lot of luck from me. Remember, choose the health of your hair over any sort of color. If you're interested in the secret to thick hair, which is the scalp, make sure to check out my video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.